Whew. Chapter 5. Chapter 6. Good intentions. But it was written in apostrophes? Do you say that? Quotation marks? So let's see what that brings us. So, we're in the library. In the warm, dim light of the library, Rosa opened the journal's cover. She wasn't too surprised to find that a number of entries were written in different tongues. The dates jumped from decade to decade. The writing spanned centuries. Wait, centuries? Damn, Guillem is old, and he's certainly not human. Another suspicion validated. Guillem was not human. Or at least he did not have a normal human lifespan. This discovery made Rosa search her mind for her date of birth. It distressed her that she could not remember. She shook her head and turned back to the journal. Despite a multitude of languages, the first entry was translated into several languages. For some sentimental reasons, perhaps? Or maybe a feeble attempt at reminiscing a more innocent time. Okay, so it's also written in English. I am learning to write. Aelia gave me paper. I like Aelia. She wants me to call her mother. She smells like oranges. She says I am a gift from the goddess. But I don't know any goddesses. Aelia calls me Rai. I guess that is my name now. It is nice to have a name. That's kind of suspicious. Do you remember in the beginning? Rosa, we didn't have a name as well. The other preceding pages were still in a different language. Rosa flipped through the pages until she came upon one that she could read. They call me Eros, a god, a divine. They don't understand what I am. They either build me statues or spit at my feet. I am a muse. I am a blight, a symbol. But I am not the answer. It seems ironic, isn't it, that love craves, love above all. That which I need, that which I am, poisons me to the point that I am sick of its taste. 6th of May. I see it in the way people look at me, the way they act around me. Some would, of course, think of me as blessed. I have youth, health, and the gift of being loved. But I found out that these gifts are curses as well. My youth forces me to always wonder. My looks guarantee that I will always stand out. And love? The very same urge that blesses me quickly turns rabid. Yet I understand why. Oh, love. We all crave it, don't we? In the end, we are all drunk on the idea that only love could heal our brokenness. They all think I am this cure. But I keep hoping there might be something else besides this twisted sentiment. There must be, mustn't there? Rosa read the words and found them tugging at her heart. This was the same feeling she had had for years. It almost seemed like the words were her own. Just a quick second. That kind of makes me feel like probably Guillem and Rosa aren't that different in the end. Probably they are both just a sort of puppet led by higher forces, voices in their heads. I don't know. Let's find out. I know I'm not supposed to be writing this. God forgive me. I do not want to write it down. If I do, it will be the truth. Oh, Lord, please forgive me. I didn't mean to do it. I just wanted to stop hurting. I am hiding now. I slashed my face and cut my hair so they would not recognize me. Pain. Pain is good. A penance. Oh, Lord, please, if there is a God listening, please strike me down. That's more or less exactly the same reaction that Rosa had in the church. in the very first scene in the prologue. A penance for the sins, pain, doing something to your face. It's exactly what Rosa did. Bad memories began to surface in Rosa's mind. Desperation. A cornered animal that fought back. It reminded her of her own sins. Her hands were drenched in red. And yet, here she was, planning to kill another man. This had been her goal all along, hadn't it? That same familiar guilt began to stir in her mind. She bit her lip. Rosa skipped some entries. Most of them were garbled, almost incomprehensible. They were written in old ink, faded and unloved. Still, though they were melancholic, they painted a picture of a man with sufficient black humor to keep sane. 28th of November. The plague has confirmed my suspicions that I do not die from sickness. I don't know how to feel about that. Everyone is dead. But on the bright side, everyone is dead. 7th of June, 1489. Now, wait. This game plays in the 18th century in France. And this is almost 300 years earlier? He is old. Let's see what he writes. For decades, I have searched for something in this life, and I am always disappointed by transience. What am I looking for? Meaning? Hope? Love? Death, maybe? I can bleed. Wounds to the heart heal slower than the rest of my body. I think I may die if wounded enough. I've tried that. There was a time when seeing myself bleed was the only reminder that I am not numb. Yet my body does not form scars, no matter how many times I draw my knife. Like any sign of age or ugliness, they all fade. A wrinkle today, gone the next, as if my body isn't even my own to brand. That is a shame. I want to mar my body so badly that anyone who sees me will flee. But I have tried that too. People are crueler when you are ugly. Why is that? Why do they feel the need to punish you simply because you are detestable? Perhaps because they can? Or perhaps because it is easy to be cruel to those which do not belong. I don't belong. It would be nice to disappear one day. There it is. There is confirmation that he can be killed. So he bleeds like everyone else, but heals enough not to die. A strike to the heart. If we find a way to leave this wound open, perhaps he can be exterminated. Rosa continued reading. I don't know why Mother wants him dead. I still don't know. And I still don't know who Mother is. Probably not my mother. Another feeling was starting to grow in her chest. She began to question her cause the more she read through the journal. I have been staying in the old March farm. They are good people. They invited me to eat with them, and it was in the warmth of their fire that I knew then that I must leave. I will only destroy their happiness. For the briefest of moments, I was able to experience what it is like to be of a family. Not an outsider, but accepted. Rosa shuffled through more pages and saw a different penmanship in one such entry. It caught her eye. January 1500. New century. I like it. I smell change in the air. It is so much easier to lie when you have the means. Trading is a good sport. My name nowadays is Baron Eric Dobeshire. How could I have forgotten mankind's paralyzing obsession with titles? Names have power. Titles have power. I simply bought a horse and got good robes and introduced myself as such. Everyone fawned over it. I could get used to this. The taste is refreshing. I must plan this better next time. A background, a story. People love stories. Maybe I shall be an actor next. 27th March, 1507. Crétins everywhere. Human nature stays the same. The powerful will take advantage of the damned. The powerful will take advantage of the damned. So it is all a struggle for control. Is that all that there is? I have thought it would be different, somehow. In a learned class, in a different area, in a different era. What was I expecting? Fortunately, I'm already well acquainted. Next entry's penmanship was scratchy and difficult to understand. 1st of December, 1550. I'm tired of this life. It is all an endless circle, and I can't stand the taste of this any longer. Love turns into ash in my mouth. I am trying to stop. I want to stop. It is my 7th day without consuming anything other than normal food. It barely grazes the bottom of my stomach. I want to see if I will die without eating love. I'm sick of this. Ha! So he is eating love. God damn! I thought something like this. I mean, you probably thought something like this as well. So he ate the love of Emily, he ate the love of Catherine, and probably also the love of their mother. I don't know. Now you know what he is, Rosa. He consumes love. I do not know exactly what he is, but he is a monster. A demon. Didn't I tell you? I felt it in my bones. That's enough, or read more? Okay. I'm damn curious to read more, but the fact that we can choose tells me that we will be surprised when we read more, so I'd say that's enough. Or probably I made a mistake now. Because probably if we read more, we get to know something important, you know? Probably Mother wants to hide something important from Rosa. Whew, I think I could still go back and choose again. Ah, damn it. Let's just do this. Like this. Yeah. You have learned enough. You know what he is and how to kill him. There is no more need to read further. Rosa's hands were shaking by then. A growing feeling of understanding came over her. His thoughts were too much like her own. They were too similar. Juliem consumes love. Rosa remembered the taste in her mouth when she had kissed Catherine. There was something else in that kiss. A boundless flavor that coated her mouth and made her realize how hungry she was. The same night that Catherine began to change. Rosa's throat throbbed. The thumping felt like it resonated through her whole body. Rosa fell to her knees. That same feeling of dread began to rise up in her throat. The mere mention of the thought seemed to summon the feeling in her chest. She gagged. Did I taste Catherine's love that night? Then that means I am also... Mother? Mother, am I the same? Oh, finally figured it out, haven't you? Do you see it now? My child. He is a monster. The very thing I stopped you from becoming. Don't you see? I saved you. I stopped you from feeding on other people's love. I didn't want you to be filthy. Another's love is all you need. Huh. So, is she in the end good? Although she seemed so bad all the time? You have learned enough. Now you know what to do. Kill him. He is what I have feared the most, Rosa. He must perish. Rosa's face contorted into worry. The discovery of Juliem's identity shook her to her core. But it also made her feel the burden of their years together. Perhaps the understanding of his pain as well. Must we really do this, Mother? You still have doubts after everything you have learned? No, but this knowledge just makes me want to... You stupid child. Can't you see it is what should be done? Oof. Now the problem is, when Rosa understands what she is, doesn't she have to technically kill herself as well? Or is she, I don't know, kind of... Yeah, it's a weird metaphor, but is she kind of a vampire? But she can control that she doesn't drink blood, and she kills other vampires because she knows about vampires? Is that what's going on? Do it for the greater good, or do it for me? I don't know if Rosa would do it for Mother, so... But do I want Rosa to do it? Do it for the greater good. He should be stopped. It is the right thing to do. But is it really? It is easy to say that, but what do you really want? To destroy him, of course, or to stop him from hurting more people? To stop him from hurting more people. He must be stopped. If he will not stop, there will be more victims in the future. He has grown in pride and greed. There is no telling what he will do in the future. He's nothing but a monster, a rabid dog that must be put down. But is he really the right? But is it really the right thing? Is death the only way to change him? Yes, it is. Maybe not. I'd say maybe not. Maybe not. But must we risk it? He has become haughty and powerful. Soon enough, his power will drive him mad. Am I not like him, Mother? I'm also a monster. We are the same. No, you are not. Yes, you are. To be honest, I think she is. Yes, you are, and it is part of my regret to have ever loved you. But that is why I am here, to keep you from becoming the monster he is. Now that you show his true face, there is only one thing to do. Kill him. Rosa bit her lip until she could taste blood. But, Mother, please, don't make me kill anyone again. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will guide you. You've done it before. Don't worry, I will guide you. Don't you fret, my child. I will be there to guide you. It is simple, my darling. Focus on the goal ahead. This isn't right. I can't kill another person, Mother. Yes, you can. You must. To fulfill your goal, it is necessary to crush things along the way. Just remember that they don't matter. It is just you and I, forever, darling. Trust no one. Love no one but me. The rest of the world can crumble to dust. You have thought about punishing him too, haven't you? What? No. Catherine and him. They are both the forbidden fruit that you crave so badly. Mother keeps you right, darling. Mother keeps you clean. If you kill the dirty man, then you will stay pure. No. You don't have to be confused. But should I convince her or scold her? I always try to be as nice as I can with Rosa, so I say, convince her. My dear child, don't you see this is the right thing to do? But is it? Yes, my darling. You have read his journal, have you not? He is tired. We are doing him a favor. But it shouldn't be up to me to decide. It is not how it's supposed to. Believe in Mother or obey. Believe in Mother. Mother knows what is best for you, my darling. Do you believe that? Yes, Mother. I have protected you and loved you all these years, haven't I? Yes, Mother. All my sacrifices were for you, You degenerate. Tears formed in Rosa's eye. She grabbed her head and scratched viciously. No, I don't understand anymore. I'm so confused. Please, Mother. Don't cry, honey. Stop it.